What made you decide that you wanted to go out and help Donald Trump on the campaign trail? Because like you said, you've been your dad more conservative. You've obviously been more sort of right-leaning, but I don't think you've thrown your hat into the political arena with official support before, right?
No, never. Here's the thing. From the start of it all, I got a lot of family, like I said, from both sides. Yeah. And they don't have this.
You're Cuban. You're very fertile people. Big families.
to say the least.
Yes.
They don't have this mouthpiece. My dad doesn't have this mouthpiece. My aunt that lost her chesticle getting to Guantanamo Bay because of the line.
All right, pause. We're going to continue on that line of thought with that, but lost her chesticle.
Yeah. Well, because I don't
for people who don't.
And I said chesticle because there's so much craziness going on. I don't know what you could say now. I don't know what's right. I don't want you to get sued. I don't know if tits are permitted, because it's crazy out there.
It's a little weird because it's
permitted. So my aunt lost her tit trying to get from Cuba.
Okay. I'm not laughing at the story. I'm just laughing.
No, I get it. He trying to get to Cuba, and in there's a strip where they've put landmines and all types of bombs because the Cuban government is so amazing that they have to keep their people in this island.
She's trying to get to Guantanamo Bay.
She's trying to get to Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, I went and entertained the troops. They showed me that the minefield that exists, like their biggest security problem is people trying to come in to the prison, Cubans.
Why? Think about that.
Yeah.
Not only are you trying to get into a prison, but there's these devices that might take a limb or your life away, and you're still risking it because it's so bad behind you that you don't give a fuck.
But you were saying she didn't have a voice, your family didn't have a voice, so you decided, because Trump ran in another election, we've had a lot of elections, but so what spurred you to say, okay, they don't have a voice, now I'm going to, you campaign for Donald Trump?
Definitely, and I would do it in a heartbeat, I know I probably stand more to lose than to gain, but I don't care because my dad is telling me this is the right thing to do. My aunt is telling me this is the right thing to do. My family from South America that is a little bit more into what laws and what laws are not being passed is telling me I'm doing the right thing. Yeah. So I know I'm doing the right thing. I'm using my platform to say something that I feel in my heart is right, Yeah. And one thing I want to say about Donald Trump is I know he's not a politician. Because most politicians, since I've been 16 years old that I've been watching these guys, they'll say something like, I'm going to end all wars. I'm going to pull our troops back. How many times have we said that? Who has actually done it? Kept us out of wars? Who's actually bringing the troops back? So that immediately, in his first term, made me say, man, this guy is not a politician. He's not out there selling us dreams and wolf tickets. This guy's coming through on what he says. I can get behind that. I like transparency. I like somebody who says, I'm going to get this done and does it.
Right.
Somebody I could do business with, just on a business level. Much less to lead the country. You're going to have somebody like Biden that for 47 years, all he does is literally oppress my people, deported more people than any president in history or any vice president. Twice he did that with Obama. Yeah, created the crime bill. I mean, it's crazy. And he finally just admitted it. People were still debating with me whether that was true or not. Well, he finally just admitted it. There is no more debate or not. He wrote the crime bill and then got it passed, Are
you still on the road now for Trump because we're approaching campaign day? Are you making any more stops or as Latinos for Trump? Or
I think we might have one more schedule. We're talking about it right now. I just...
And you've been with Don Jr. usually when you're on those, or?
Well, we did that one with Don Jr. I don't know who the next one will be with or how it's going to end up getting paired. I just did something now for the early voting. I went to one of the places, the precincts where we're voting at. I gave a little speech and then I invited everybody to come vote with me right then and there,
Yeah.
It was an all right turnout. It wasn't that bad. It's pretty cool, man.
Do you feel like you're reaching a lot of? Do you feel like people who showed up are people who already agree with you, or do you feel like you do have some new people who are listening and
I do have young people that are on the fence because they see me and they go, man, I've been watching you fight your whole life. You're just you, man. You're not gonna change for a sponsor or anything like that. So why are you endorsing this guy that everybody's telling me I shouldn't vote for because he's racist? And then I'll quickly tell him, all right, let's do it. Prove to me that he's racist by a law that he's passed or something that he's done that holds us back from getting to the next level. And then I could be like, yeah, he's racist. But you're not going to show me a sound bite or something stupid from CNN in an interloop or something like that and be like, oh, yeah, you're right. This guy's racist. No,
Yeah.
And in Miami, if somebody comes to ask me for a picture, I'm always like, hell yeah, bro, I'll give you the picture. Cool. But since we're in the political election year, you're going to have to hear my speech. Because right away I'm hitting these young people like, did you register to vote?
That's
ready? Yeah, I registered to vote. Who are you voting for? Well, so. Why would you want to pay more taxes?
Right.
Why would you want to give up your guns? Why would you do? Where are your parents from? Because you look Latin to me. Oh, my mom's from Venezuela. My dad's from Argentina, whatever. Do you see what's going on in Venezuela? So in those people, I get them to at least open up their eyes. Maybe they're not going to vote for Trump. But I know for sure they're not voting for Biden now, a lot of them. You know, when I get to talking to them, they're like, man, you really opened up my eyes on some issues. I'm like, do your homework, man. Get off fucking Instagram and liking chicks' pictures. This is no, and I tell her how.
I'm sure these guys are liking your pictures, too.
Oh, man.
You know, especially if they're showing up as Democrats, they're probably trans queer activists. Like, hey, I want to get myself a little piece of Jorge.
What pronouns?
Yeah, that's one thing I've got to imagine that Cuban Americans don't even have a chip for that. They're like, no. But the whole like pronouns and remember the
they don't even for them it's just it's what the doctor and God says. There's two. There's two. There's only 2 bathrooms. You know.
In heaven, there's for man and for woman.
That's it.